Hi everyone, good morning, and we are on lesson 93 with A Course in Miracles, the workbook lessons. Light and joy and peace abide in me. And so this lesson is a reminder to us all that light comes from us. It's not an outside job. Yeah, it's great to do acts of kindness. It's great to eat vegetarian food because they carry more light within them, but all of that is symbolic, and the only way to truly recognize and activate and live from this place of light is to remember that it is within you, that it comes from you. So today's lesson, they're asking us to do it every hour for 5 minutes, and just to get there. And the things that will take away the light from us are judgments, are our own judgments on ourselves about we're wrong, we're inappropriate, or like this morning I overslept through my first call. I do a call every morning, Miracles Live 365, where we go through the lessons together in person, live on the call. If you want to do this, it's a great way to get through the lessons together and a great way to celebrate the lessons together and bring light to the lessons that live within us. So anyway, I slept through it. And I've been doing this for 10 rounds, so like 10 years of lessons. And it's happened. But like even after all of this time, my first thought is like, oh my God, I'm such a loser. I'm so unprofessional. I'm so fill in the blank. Ego gets up early. And what I come to find out is that I get on the call and people are like, no, it's all good, Maureen. We love you. Another thing that I come to find out is I'm not that important. Life will go on, and everything that happens is in divine order and can be used for a classroom. So that should make you feel a bit more lighter, joyful, and peaceful. And that's what this lesson is about today. Light and joy and peace abide in me. This is what it sounds like. You think you are the home of evil, of darkness, and of sin. You think if anyone could see the truth about you, he would be repelled, recoiled from you as if from a poisonous snake. You think if that what was true about you were revealed to you, you would be struck with horror so intense that you would rush to death by your own hand, living on after seeing this being impossible. So yeah, we really do a number on ourselves. We say like, I'm not good, I'm not beautiful, and I'm not holy, when in fact we have been created good and beautiful and holy. But we just refuse to accept that. We refuse to step into that for whatever reason, but we're waking up to it. It goes on to say that these are beliefs so firmly fixed that it's difficult to help you see that they're based on nothing. That you have made mistakes is obvious. That you have sought solutions in strange ways, have been deceiving and afraid of foolish fantasies and savage dreams, have been bowed down to idols made of dust. All of this is true by what you now believe. So that we've made mistakes is obvious, but a mistake is just a missing of the mark. And, when I was in Los Angeles as an actress, the great thing is that they would say is like, take one, take two. Like you would get different takes, so you'd get more takes. And the Holy Spirit never runs out of opportunities for you to try again. So, you always have an opportunity to choose again. Today we question this idea that we are horrible. We question this. And not from a point of view of what you think, but from a very different reference point from which such idle thoughts are meaningless. These thoughts are not according to God's will. These weird beliefs He does not share with you. This is enough to prove that they are wrong. But you do not perceive that this is so. Why would you not be overjoyed to be assured that all the evil that you think you did was never done? That all your sins are nothing? That you are pure, as holy as you were created, and that light and joy and peace abide in you. Your image of yourself cannot withstand the will of God. You think that this is death, but it's life. You think you are destroyed, but you're saved. The self you made is not the Son of God, therefore this self does not exist at all, and anything it seems to do and think means nothing. It is neither bad nor good. It is unreal and nothing more than that. It does not battle with the Son of God. It does not hurt him or attack his peace. It has not changed creation, nor reduced eternal sinlessness to sin and love to hate. What power can this self you made possess when it would contradict the will of God? Your sinlessness is guaranteed by God. Over and over this must be repeated until it is accepted. It is true, your sinlessness is guaranteed by God. Nothing can touch it or change what God created as eternal. The self you made, evil and full of sin, is meaningless. Your sinlessness is guaranteed by God, and light and joy and peace abide in you. So, if these concepts seem impossible, if you are committed to seeing yourself as broken or unholy, then I would just suggest that you let them wash over you. Just allow yourself to be still and contemplate the idea that life, light, and joy and peace abide in me, and that I'm sinless and I'm good and beautiful and holy as God created me. And, acceptance can come in progress. Like, it doesn't have to come boom all at once. Like, you can just say, okay, I'm willing to accept that in a deeper way than ever before today. Salvation requires the acceptance of but one thought. You are as God created you, not what you made of yourself. Whatever evil you think you did, you are as God created you. Whatever mistake you made, the truth about you is unchanged. Creation is eternal and unalterable. Your sinlessness is guaranteed by God. You are and will forever be exactly as you were created. Light and joy and peace abide in you because God put them there. In our longer exercise period today, which would be most profitable if done for the first 5 minutes of every waking hour, begin by stating the truth about your creation. Light and joy and peace abide in me. My sinlessness is guaranteed by God. And then put away your foolish self-images and spend the rest of the practice period in trying to experience what God has given you in place of what you have decreed for yourself. You are what God created or you made. One self is true, the other is not there. Try to experience the unity of your one self. Try to appreciate its holiness and the love from which it was created. Try not to interfere with the self which God created as you by hiding its majesty between the teeny idols of evil and sinfulness you have made to replace it. I almost get like this image of like this little drop of the ocean, like trying to wrestle with the ocean, and the ocean is like, you are part of me, like you can't not be part of me. I love you. I'm going to absorb you into me, and you're good and beautiful and holy. And the little ocean is like, no, I'm bad. and that's silly, isn't it? Oh, we see children stand on the edge of the ocean and fear the ocean, and so we fear God in some ways. So it says, this is you, and light and joy and peace abide in you because this is so. You may not be willing or even able to use the first 5 minutes of each hour for these exercises. Try, however, to do so when you can. At least remember to repeat these thoughts each hour. Light and joy and peace abide in me. My sinlessness is guaranteed by God. And then try to devote at least a minute or so to closing your eyes and realizing that this is a statement of the truth about you. If a situation arises that seems to be disturbing, quickly dispel the illusion of fear by repeating the thoughts again. Should you be tempted to become angry with someone, just tell him silently, light and joy and peace abide in you. Your sinlessness is guaranteed by God. You can do so much for the world's salvation today. You can do so much today to bring you closer to the part in salvation that God has assigned to you. And you can do much today to bring the conviction to your mind that the idea for the day is true indeed, it says. So that's the idea for today. Light and joy and peace abide in me. My sinlessness is guaranteed by God. So when you're at the top of the hour contemplating this concept, I would be interested to know what it means to be light for you. What it means to be joyful for you, what it means to be peaceful for you. We can claim these words or we can embody them. And so as an example for me, what it means to be light for me means that I take things lightly, that I don't take things seriously, that I get the joke, that I don't worry too much, that I don't try and navigate a situation. Today I'm going over to check out the new space that my community will be moving into. Speakeasy will be moving into a new space, and sure, there'll be a lot of decision making, like where do we, greet people, where do we put the coffee, where do we blah 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 blah. But really, like God's good plan is already delivered. All I have to do is be still and listen, and the decisions are made, and they're joyfully unraveled, and it's collaborative, and it's creative, and it's joyful. And this is the day the Lord has made for us to rejoice and be glad. So, let me not get hung up on making more of it than it is. It's just a day. It's just a life. And it will be used for the highest good of all. And in my commitment to that, I will be cared for by God. So, why wouldn't you? So thank you for doing the lessons with me today. If you have any desire to go ahead and take the course, Miracles Live 365, you can check that out at miracleslive365.com. And it's a great gift to give yourself. We're going to have about 200 people on the call this year going for the 10th round, so that's pretty exciting. So I hope that you will join us and we can support you as we navigate these lessons together. God bless. Namaste.